Okay. What is that?
What's up, everybody? Vancillion back on the floor right now. Well, you know what time it is. When I'm at the bottom of the stairs on the stage, it's time to play. It's time to play pop-off. I'm still waiting for my contestants to come.
Okay.
Let's bring them right now. Let's
For
bring
that
them right
contact
No way.
kayak.
No way.
When is your time to strike?
Abigail,
No way.
representing
They're gonna
Fnatic.
get lucky.
Yeah,
Dash
come in.
active.
Everybody,
Ball
Toronto,
bit.
give them a hand of applause.
Still has B-line.
My friends, it has been an intensive game so far. How are you doing? I think your voice is almost as gone as mine.
Yeah, I'm out of breath.
Awesome. And for you, Kat, are you going for Paper X here? I'm pretty sure it's a 1-1 score line. You think they're going to win it all?
Oh, for sure.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Kat, I had you coming on. I was like, hey, do you know what we're doing? And you said you have no idea. So the premise around this, it's popping off. So I'm a bandwagoner. I don't know who to go for anymore. I don't know if it's going to be Fnatic or Paper X. So you guys are going to help me predict. So you're going to lace on to these apparels that we have. Apparatus. There you go. I got my English right. And then we're going to have you pump a balloon. And if your balloon pops, that means it's going to be your team winning the next map. Are you ready for that?
Okay.
So we're going to get our cardio in. Are we good for that?
All right, yeah. Let's go.
How many steps do you do a day?
Oh, like 5.
How about you, Abigail?
What?
How many steps do you do a day?
Oh, not that bad. 0.
This is gonna be intense then, I guess. I don't know how many steps we're gonna take here, but we're gonna get the helmet up. Let's get the helmet up. Kat, you got the Paper X with the balloon. Abigail, the Fnatic one, you ready for that one as well? Too much hair. We didn't plan this really on trying to get the helmet on time. Yeah, make sure you have your balance right as well. But Toronto, are we gonna try to go here for Abigail with Fnatic? Or how about Kat with Paper X? I saw the votes up there, and it looked like there was a lot of Paper X fans in the audience and around the world. So, all Paper X fans, louder than Fnatic. Paper X, make some noise. And Fnatic, make some noise.
Welcome back, everyone. And
Fnatic won.
Fnatic won. In case you're wondering, Fnatic won the balloon thing, majigum, whatever that is.
Official name, by the way.
That is the actual
Yeah.
name of it. Indeed, it is. But we are all knotted up 1-to-1 in this series here. It's now time for our Verizon high-speed moment. This one gonna go to Alfier because we ended up seeing actually this Fnatic team really get awoken in this one. They needed this in order to get back into this meeting.
They absolutely did. This was their must-win map in this series, and they had a bit of a rough start. Went down 0-4, lost the bonus round, but then as he has stepped up it many times throughout this tournament, it was Fnatic, or it was Alfier, I should say, who brought Fnatic back into this one. He has been playing so well individually throughout this entire run. Just looks so confident on that stage, Bea.
Sometimes you have to be confident, you have to disrespect your opponent, and Alpha needs this kind of rounds. He knows that he's the player that can put the rest of his team in his shoulders and have this kind of moments to bring them back into the game, because those 4 rounds had been so successful for the side.
Well, as Patman step up a couple of times here, Bea, and it's been great to see the work he's taken to the stage like this.
It's so important. We had clutches coming in from Patman. His lurks were on point and an absolute pain in the ass to deal with for Fnatic. Kayak also 11-3 in opening duels, and we were seeing it round after round because of the approach that Fnatic has in this map. Yes, they're very good at retaking and whatnot, but against a team that doesn't really have that many means to get the spike down, Kayak needed to be the one actually spearheading from the defense, making use of that operator that he's so good at.
His defensive opping wasn't even when he was going for forward peaks. It was when Fnatic was flying back and getting set for their retakes. He would pick really good angles to punish Paper X trying to fight deep into side. Because the way you
lying now. Now he's lying, and that's crazy. That's true. That's true.
No, Twitter.com took me, yo, Pence chill, Pence chill.
Nah.
Boy was not chilling.
Yeah, but of course, we started to see things get a little wonky as the series progressed, the game continued forward here. But what we did get was a strong Fnatic second half there, right, guys? And we were seeing Fnatic come back into this one, but don't get me wrong, though. This could have gone either way, especially with the way OT played out.
Yeah, exactly. I think that starting with this strong second part of the map, when they go onto the defense, they needed to stand up very, very strong. Is a very good result when you start on the attack. So for Fnatic to understand how to play this map against PaperX, having those initiations was very, very important, Mimi.
Early on for them too, they had such a good read on that piss around to punish the PaperX players who were pushing in through mid. Fnatic, the team, was really good at slowing things down, taking that step back, punishing aggression, and then playing those advantageous later rounds, which is super successful early on. But as we got deeper into that second half, the chaos started to seep in.
How are you doing?
PaperX, I mean, nearly brought it back.
Were you good? How was your heart? How you handling it?
I'm
My
energy
heart was
Mata.
okay,
I
but
see you
it's
guys
like
all saying, who
sometimes
is
you
it?
see a gap
That's
in a
who I
map
am.
and you see PaperX taking advantage of that, and you're
I'm,
like,
Sam's
please,
teammate.
I know you know, Fnatic.
Hey, but you know what, though? Now we
teammate.
know that we're going to be heading over to map 3, Pearl.
NRG.
And definitively, we're going to Lotus for sure to settle this one. But let's talk about how this series layout
from Brampton?
has played
I'm
out.
not.
Because, Bea, it does feel like
Are you balding?
everything
Oh, my hair is
has
just
gone
messy.
as predicted.
I
You know,
haven't-
we
I-
were calling
I
PaperX
woke
for
up,
map
chat.
1, Fnatic for map 2,
I woke up,
but now we're going
and
to
I
Pearl,
got
which
ready in
Fnatic
like 5
do
minutes.
not like.
and just
Yeah,
went
do
to
not
the
like,
venue.
they've played it one time this year, but oh my god.
Zekin, wave to us. Anyone have a Zekin sighting? All right, Zekin's down.
Competition and a 13-1 win for them against Heretics. So it's very smart for them to be picking this map as their third one. And Alpha, are you going to do? He used to play the Neon on this map. We haven't seen it a lot, but with this double duelist approach from Fnatic,
what? Nah, dude. I
I'm
was taking a
liking
break,
it.
man. I was
This is
chilling for a
basically
sec.
the comp that we
This
saw
shit's non-stop,
T1 be
man.
very
I'm gonna zoom the
successful
camera
when
in
they were
'cause I'm
playing
just
and
showing
when they went on to
right now.
win Masters Bangkok. On defense, especially, those two duelists can work so well together to play into these flood
How am I
retakes.
looking out
It's
here,
two
dude?
players that we know have been playing
This cake smash got me all
amazingly
fucked
just
up,
as
man.
shooters this tournament. I would love to see this
Alright.
comp get locked for Fnatic.
Well, they're still hovering over it. They haven't made any changes as far
What's
as
up,
like
chat?
selecting
They're using
options.
the
They're
time.
using that time
And
effectively
just
to
about you,
right?
like,
Because you know Boaster wants to make sure that he's just giving the orders to the troops, right?
No,
Make
thank you.
sure that you lock it down.
If that was the must
Kermie's
win
good.
match,
Okay, let me
Fnatic
see.
for
Okay,
Fnatic.
Kermie got me a
Oh
gift.
my
He did it.
god, this is the map
Don't
that
push down the
PaperX
window,
needs
okay?
to win.
God.
You cannot pick
So-
into your opponent's
We're doing
permaban
out.
and
Alfier's
lose
on
to them there.
Neon.
That sets up a
Oh
very
my
scary
God.
end to this series.
Kermie got
And
me a
for the
gift.
boys from APAC.
In the
This
world's
is for, wait, I have to
first
show
Admiral
this. Oh my
Akbar.
god,
Is it
this
a
is so
trap?
cute.
Are we in for a trap? What's
Kermie
going
Kai
on?
got me a
It might be,
gift.
you know, you're
It
going
says-
into the unknown. PaperX
This is
knows
from
this map very
Cheese,
well.
from
Going
chat.
back
I don't know how to spell his
into
full
this double
username.
duelist that
So
favors
this
them so
is from
much. Now we're
Cheese.
getting the double duelist
Me and
versus double
Nabi
duelist, something that we
in a
will get to see
portrait
split if we get
framed.
to that final
Wow.
map. But I want to
Wow,
know how
that
this
is
changes the
adorable.
perception that
That
PaperX
is
had. And also,
adorable.
100%
That
important,
is so
Dalbai
sweet.
having
Thank you
such
so
an
much,
experience
Cheems.
in playing on the
Shout out to
device.
Cheems.
All right, folks,
I
let's get ready
appreciate
for
you.
map 3. Send it
I
back
can also
over to
see
your
the signature
casters.
over
Here's
here.
Brent and Sideshow.
So thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah, we're
James.
stepping into the
Much
unknown
love.
here as we go
That is
into
amazing.
Pearl. PaperX
And there's actually more stuff.
imagine,
Fuck, I started
okay,
late.
we've got some
Should I
form of
finish it real
advantage
quick?
where you can make Fnatic
Wait, I
play
don't want to
this
rush it
map,
though, but
you're also going up against a
Kermie Kai
competition
also gave me
which you've
this.
seen before, granted, but
Oh my
not
god,
every
is that
Fnatic might
me?
play it. It's
With
a
the
lot of
blush
unknowns
on my
and shaky
cheeks and
territory
the
still.
beard and the
A
curly
1-to-1
hair?
here in our grand final.
Wait, this is so cute. Look
The
at
other
this.
time that we saw PaperX play on this map as well, it was a 13-1 dismissal of Team Heretics. But
Oh
that
my
was also
God.
them beginning on their attack side, which
Wait,
means
my
we
Labubu got
barely saw the
friends.
defense
Holding
whatsoever.
hands?
So even though we know
The
that their
Labubu looks
attack is
devious.
phenomenally good, at least in the one example
pin?
we
I can't
saw
see
in
the
this
pin.
tournament,
I can't
we
see the
actually
pin.
don't know anything about their defense.
We've also
PaperX
got
might suck at defending on this map.
this
we
from
honestly
Cheems.
we don't know yet. It has
Yeah,
been
no,
a very
it's
good
not
map
from Cheems. Sorry, this from Kermie.
domestically though, and
These
so
are
if you look back
cards.
there, you
Oh my
shouldn't be
God.
too worried about
We're about to
things.
start,
And I would
let me
echo
see.
what the desk is
It's
saying.
me in space.
You've got to win
NASA
on your
Tarek.
opponent's permaban pick. But
Adorable.
we have seen at
It's
tournaments in global
me
finals
as a
before
pie.
that sometimes that is easier
Oh my
said than
God.
done. These
Oh
teams,
my God,
when they
he's
have
so
a
cute,
permaban,
there's no
are
way.
able to come out with a weird comp, like for example Alpha on Neon,
Me as Dango.
and they're able to throw
Oh
caution
my
to
god,
the wind
so cute,
and
Kermie.
play with
So cute.
a level of recklessness that you
Me
wouldn't
on the
expect
final mouse
sometimes.
dune shoot
If
in the
Fnatic
desert.
had any map that they just decided to send it on, it would be here on Pearl.
So cute.
And it puts all
So
the
cute.
pressure right back on
There's a bald
PaperX
spot on the
after they
thing.
just lost in OT.
Is that a bald spot? I don't know. I don't know. And
See
then
Fnatic on that
me and
attack side here as
Sentinels
we step into
with the
Pearl,
Canada
group up
flag.
early on. We see it.
Asking for, I'm on the plane. Asking to play. Oh, it's the Patrick meme. It's the Patrick meme looking out the window. Or, what's his name? Squidward. Squidward. Wait, these are awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. So cute. So cute. There's a little more. I'm going to finish opening it after this map. We're live. We're live. Kermi Kai, thank you so much. I owe you the world. This is the most adorable thing I've ever been given. And I hope they had a. By the way, I didn't see it, but I hope they had a fun time on the stream during the watch party for the show match, because they were holding it down for me.
But exactly
so thank you,
as
Bang
Chronicle
and
and
Kermi,
Boaster go to take some arc control, Jing was backing up.
Posted now.
Holding it down. Boaster, holy fuck.
Forsaken.
Read pin. Okay. Guys, I can't see the pin. I keep saying that, but I'm going to try to read it now.
Here, but Jared, yeah, short work is made to the opposition. Fnatic now leaving the map into positions, and they're not going to be denied this plan.
This is the pin.
I would have to go
absolutely crazy. He met his fiance at a silly match while he played CS for them. Jason, I got you, bro. Jason, I got you, bro. Can you, can a mod get Jason on Discord and make a group chat with me? Is that possible? Someone add me on Discord and make a group chat. And I'll connect you with my manager so we can meet up. But I missed the pistol. Fnatic got it. Here we go.
And then happens again, pretty much the same way. Even though the maps are close, Fnatic is dominating in the first kill department. Across these first two maps, they're up plus 14, now plus 15 after that pistol. Having to battle back from being down 4v5. Now, sometimes they do get those trades instantly if they're death balled together. But it's worth keeping in mind here. Every player apart from Boaster, very positive in the first kill department. Chronicle.
Okay, sorry, I'm off my phone. I was just
in
running
the pistol round, and now with just the Sheriff is able to go.
I'm off my phone now. It's equal round. I promise you, I'm fucking locked in. Oh my god, there's so many messages. Fuck!
Posted, getting into spot and position. They're seeing signs of life here, but immediately eviscerated. Dubai doing backflips towards the back of the site, and rifle in hand. Okay, Kayak trying to test
scary? Look at Yoro.
Sharp with the aim of the first shot, but step forwards, tall, anticipated.
Jason, I can't come right now. It's going to be after the map. But my manager will meet you after with me.
Throwing down the spike as well to make sure that they prioritize Crashy's ultimate. No, giving it over instead to Chronicle.
You have to add a mod on
little
Discord.
closer to the lockdown, which is a pretty huge tool that you can work with. Forsaken comes through. Spanks Alpha, yeah?
Chat, did you see Paper Rex actually winning that map? Oh my god,
would be a ridiculous 1v4.
I was so worried
Fnatic
Fnatic were going to choke.
Are particularly high.
Unlikely.
Also, I asked the Paper Rex, I don't know who it is,
Putting the rifle
their manager or someone, I'm not sure, for a jersey, and he said like, I'll try to see what I can do. But it almost feels like they don't want to give me a jersey.
Fnatic here.
Do they think I'm a jinx? That's so fucked up,
set it up.
Can't even support the teams I like anymore.
Unknowns on either side.
It sucks, dude.
Yeah, so much to wonder about. I mean, the EMEA teams in general don't really love
just a boy.
Fnatic, no exception to that. Not a team that's had even historic success.
Are you guys enjoying the event? How is it for you guys?
Also,
I know the delay sucks.
100% that they were going to be playing it here today. So the two maps,
how's the viewing
in my opinion, if I put myself in Fnatic's coaching shoes, I'd be prepping hardest for Sunset and for Pearl.
Enemy remaining. Go, go, go.
Sunset, they put up a really good show.
So like everything I said, 30 seconds behind.
Possibility
okay, here we go.
Taken that one,
it's bonus. This is Fnatic strong.
Boaster with the
Up on Boaster.
Oh.
Okay. Round 3.
I mean, it's not like he's never done it before, but round 3.
Bonus round. You least expect it. Quick little glide and dash to the side.
Oh, Alpha. By the way, this is Fnatic's permaban.
Dismissal. Alpha, you might be getting a bit overzealous there, but a stun's ricocheting. It's random spam. Over the shoulder, finding that gap. Something snaps down, and Boaster's done.
Fuck, they're so good.
Things it out as well. I think even spotting out that they did invest
used
into
to
that
be
operator.
Me. Chat?
Yeah, so they might be
Chat, am I
expecting that Fnatic will go back and try to recover that over towards B.
Where's that one going?
I mean, I don't think that Kayak's ever going to actually take that one. Certainly not with Divine watching it like a hawk.
No.
Alpha took a lot of spam when he was trying to get a little more aggressive and push his luck in A main. So So it's going to be tough for him to get too much impact this round. Probably on Kayak.
The connector. Both. Okay, well, Forsaken is doing a lot of work.
Ooh,
Deadlifting that
Forsaken.
portion of the map and taking it fully away from Fnatic.
Based
Yeah,
off how the
Alpha's like,
series
wait a
has gone,
Go, go, go.
I mean, his job
PRX.
here might just be to try to collect the operator and something.
Exactly.
He's got it on lock.
are looking a little
Dealt with
more
Hoster
scared.
early on. Closes
So
down.
he's aware of it. Even we just saw there, obtained the upgrade of himself. So there's going to be a defensive operator now to worry about if you are Fnatic.
And I think they might have just given a really lovely gift over to the defenders.
Okay, chat. But
It's
the
a
thing is,
questionable
like,
decision, I think, from
is it even
Hoster.
worth me getting good enough
Especially the way that
again?
he was trying to get set up with the op.
Is it even worth playing 12 hours a day to get good again?
So now in this round, Alpha, the player with some of the sharpest aim in the entire server, is going to bring a judge
That's what I
out.
need to do. And I don't know if I have that in me. It's sad, man. I'm crying.
Oh, we'll see what he can do with it. Get
Okay, here we go.
faces
Fast
perhaps
play.
already, and he's going to look to do that over the wants it. Nasty stuff from Forsaken. Takes
Wait.
control of the rifle in his hands. That's a hard target to hit.
Damn. He got separated.
And
That one
Alpha
was good.
denied immediately. Maybe trying to push his luck a little.
I made the group chat? Okay.
Not a duelist that he's super familiar with.
Okay. Jason, bro, it's going to have to
Bits and
be...
pieces of util now. I mean, it's going to be
After
held
the
into the
map,
hands of these
right?
Fnatic players, looking to see if they can take a bit of control. Clone.
Hold on.
Sure. Oh, they're stuck onto the corner. It doesn't even trigger the wall. And the
whole
seed.
His name. Oh my God! It's perfect! Oh, fuck, GG. It's early days, though, but
If you are
GG.
Fnatic, you're going to need those heroics. But it's all watch. Crashes in a
fuck.
1v5.
That's a beautiful round put together
Oh,
from
fuck.
Paper X. It really is. And a wallbang even all the way through mid, putting a little bit of damage on the Crashies.
30 seconds.
The
Am I allowed to watch
combo
CS?
of the
What is
C's made
CS?
into the
Computer
port
science?
into the swing.
Why would I watch computer science?
Just destroys Fnatic, but they've
We're in
already
the middle
been
of the
set up.
Valorant Grand Finals. One of the
Couple of
biggest
weird moments
esports
here.
events, esports
I mean,
games,
Kayak's
esports
teleport all
scenes
the way down into
in the
Flowers
world.
was a bit of an
And you're
unusual
asking me
one.
about computer science?
And then his clone getting stuck.
Disgrace.
7-1 or what?
I don't know.
You can definitely see. I
He's
think
moving
the
different right
Fnatic
now,
are
though.
less comfortable.
Playing very confident.
The details
Especially
are
on
not
Astra,
perfect
bro.
here.
Throw going amiss. That's ridiculous. Okay.
What a trap
The
this was.
slide
this
is
was beautiful.
really late, though. And he's jumping through and
I
trying
think
to
Fade
slide.
gives you-
Spinning like a Beyblade.
Fade actually gives you so much value on this
And that's a
map.
silly way of ending.
A load of surprises.
Another little evil chuckle there from Batman.
Batman might be a psychopath.
Yeah.
And now Fnatic's economy not in a good spot. They forced up in the previous one, like I said, with that judge. And something is just sitting pretty on the other side of the map.
I love
with
how something will just
Posters
always
operate.
just walk up.
Still in his hand, still watching that deep B
All right.
line. Makes the guessing game a little
Good
bit
save
easier.
play
A lot
from
of
David.
scoring tilt.
Yeah.
Basin has stars
I mean,
for him.
if it
Healy
ends
has
up
all
landing
B-line.
kills here,
All the way up.
Fnatic are going to be
They
feeling
get droned.
really bad about the fact that such a valuable asset has
Do
gone
they
into the
drone?
hands of
Yeah,
Paper.
they
X.
will.
It's
They
like
don't for
Minnie
sure.
in
Is
weapon
he gonna hear it
form.
and leave?
Something's really trying to min-max these timings, I think. The gate crash, backs himself
They
out.
hear him run, though.
Gonna be
That's
hearing
the
that drone, just trying to avoid it. Ducking, juking, but now, okay, recall start.
I hate when I'm opping and I hear the
Wait, his TV's gone, by the way.
Expect something to
No
be
way.
here. That's the
Actually?
question.
Yes, it actually
Right
is gone.
there, stay, stay.
Took to the side here, just stepping up.
Oh, wait.
Round one.
This is bugged. This is
Sent
bugged.
another one.
It's a visual bug?
That's
Yeah,
overkill.
it's another
It's
one.
going to be
God.
rolling straight off the shoulders there.
Alpha does have his ult to be able to work with, but
David's still
maybe,
A. David's
maybe
still A.
Alpha's job
Jason's
here
still
is
A.
just going to be
They
try
know
to run
Fnatic like
and
to
pull
fake.
eyes towards
David's
B.
still A.
You see Chronicle
They're going back
inserted
to A.
over
There's
towards
no
A.
time.
That's
The
an
rest of
obvious
the
time.
team tries to go back over towards and connect with this guy.
Oh, these thorns.
He's going to get some damage done too.
Oh, these thorns is going to be cooked.
And if you can crack this one open, Contact plays for now. Being peeked out, Divide, just there's the thorns.
It's so cooked.
Down below it, it's going to be
It's
swinging
cooked.
wide. That black
Easy spam on the bump liner.
Already ready to supplement. Deep dark dealt with.
Yo, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Is precise.
Bro!
That's that
It's
magic.
a grand final!
Almost, and it leaves it into Alpha's
Okay, I'm
hands. Too much for him to do.
Wins the round. Just over
Very
it.
comfortable there, anchoring from Divide.
They just peek.
Super
They always just
comfortable in
peek.
that kind of spot. Showing you exactly how to play
Literally
around it.
opposite teams.
The thorns. And he's got a perfect idea of where the player's going to be positioned. Chronicle.
Who's the dart? Alright, fuck it, I'm peeking.
The guy's calling him smoking your
But
name
now the
too.
rifles are back for Fnatic. Couple of rounds of lower recon, and now Alpha gets a Vandal. Something still with an operator, so always that's going to be a difficult one to work around. But Alpha's got to be the player that you've got eyes on to try to crack this open. 3 players though from Paper X on the other side.
Okay, full B control.
Over the top there with a dart.
Ilya
Yeah, that
is
recon
not
just
here.
to
Ilya has a
see if he could
whole
push away
deep
an
A
offer
line.
that was
Look at his
going
A
to
line.
be playing Pillar.
Yeah,
This is
so he
going to be
just
a
walks
fight though
up.
from Paper X.
Crunchy's
No
back here. This is
shot,
gonna be
David.
flash blades
No
going on either
shot.
side.
No
What is
shot. They don't know he's here though.
happening?
They don't know JJ's
Two of
here.
bloods. Jing, he's hard committed
Right?
onto the corner.
Oh, they
He's
do.
gonna stay here. Oh my goodness.
He's swinging
For the
it.
challenge.
Beautiful satchel, bro.
Whoa,
There's
whoa,
evacuate. He's gonna be
whoa,
taking the
whoa.
high ground.
This is actually insane, I'm not gonna lie.
All perch now.
Wait, this is the ultimate duelist battle I just saw.
They're walked up A.
Called for a
actually,
rapid
like,
Oh, he
rotation
gave up the
as
deep A line.
The entirety
Yeah,
of R
TP,
is given
TP,
up.
right?
Fnatic
Yeah,
have access
that's
now to this
unfortunate.
A site.
Great.
Oh, dude, they would have been oblivious to the
Full
A too.
control, and only something
can
here.
get one,
Fnatic should be on
just
the line
one.
before the Yoru player.
Doubled up into the back of the site here, but again, oh my goodness, it's the minor of margins.
Oh, he heard the other guy.
But is he expecting from behind? How, I should say Chronicle.
I mean, the movement's amazing there from something.
Doesn't want to overstep himself. Chronicle still control towards the back of it.
Bomb
The turret
still
plays
hasn't been
down.
planted. This is actually nice.
Oh, that's
no.
fine. That's fine.
Alpha's time to shine.
Oh, this retake's gonna be nice.
Here into this spot. The clone going to be taking a bullet to the brain forward, but Fnatic putting that
Not
crunch
nice.
on them. They drag it here 3-3.
And finally recover Boaster's operator.
Okay. Boaster's
3-3, big round from Fnatic. I've got a question about what the hell went wrong with that Paper X fight over towards B long before even this began. I think there was a team flash that came out.
They might have shot the clone, I don't know.
Maybe that's what it was. But everybody really heavily blinded up there from Paper X.
Yeah.
Just as they went to try to trigger the play.
Frustration on the face of something.
Stop
Op
again.
v op. It's
Ilya's
actually
still
Alpha,
A.
yeah, who's going to be running it this time. As they
Okay,
try
DD
to
follow.
take space towards B.
Any orbs? Any ults?
Crashies
Yeah.
is hearing this. Something with the ping.
I
Punish.
see that shot. I swear
This
that was
behavior is
Insanely
insane.
brave.
Guys.
Have you
That's
ever
actually does
seen
punish.
You see our
someone
ult?
do
As
that?
deep
You
as
see
you
our
can
ult?
get
What's
in the
even the
first
point?
10 seconds over towards A main. A ridiculous angle for something to be fighting towards.
10 players.
Now our
I was
Yoru ult's
hoping it
gone.
would be unexpected, but can't quite hit the
Our
flick.
Yoru ult is gone and our up is gone. Take everything else.
And
Might as
now
well
in a
take everything else.
4v5, once again, by the way, Fnatic getting the opening pick.
Like, I don't know.
Paper X are going to be
So,
incentivized
like,
to go for some
so
kind
brave.
of info peak play around the map.
Okay,
That's
well,
where Alpha's
JJ,
op
they're
could
clearing mid.
end up working. It's
Stack
magic.
me in
Jambo
time.
Flash got
Stack me
acknowledgement.
in time here.
Yeah, you don't need to go for the active info just yet.
True. And Astro ult.
Feel it here with a lockdown.
And Killjoy ult.
And Neon ult.
Down under feet of
That's-
Fnatic. You want to clear this
And
one
Silver
out
ult.
clean.
This is going to be max ult round. Both teams are going to use maximum ult.
Trying to take this space. Pulled out a lot
Valorant
of
round
util in the
incoming.
Wait, is
process.
JJ
You
gonna
have to
ult from
respect
heaven?
it.
Yeah.
Alpha throwing the operator over to Crashies as
spot.
well, who can just
What a
play
spot.
post plant with that weapon and his Hunter's Fury.
He's incredibly pushed forwards here, but okay, just spotted out
what
there.
a jump shot.
Shorty of his own. That's a Fury.
Oh, dear.
Hold on. Ton of connections. Crash is looking for a little
He
bit
didn't
more.
kill a
Just a
single.
one tag.
Oh my
Backs
God.
up a few of them. Showstopper. It's going to be committed. And I'm
that's
trying to hold
huge.
this round down, but like a rock.
Oh my god, that
game.
was
That
so
would've been the game.
important.
Get that
He hit
value
the
he's done
wall.
prior. Weapons taken away with a steel garden.
What a
Divide.
Valorant
What is
round,
happening
actually.
right now? What is this?
Got removed, kayaks from
yeah,
behind.
flank.
Full control. Containment
Fnatic
is
have played
ordered.
this round
Fnatic
perfectly.
have got it all under lock.
These Valorant rounds, bro.
Oh
Divide
my
towards the end.
god, Ilya,
Caught
please,
in a
I'm
mess
begging,
of
bro.
smokes and ults.
Bring us back.
Couldn't figure out how to navigate a tricky situation. I think they needed Jing to be able to pick up that kill in back halls. But the duelist taking some wild fights. Alpha
Buster.
deep pushed up
Big
as well.
kill here.
Just trying to play off the back of Crashy's ultimate.
Oh, this isn't good, bro.
Honestly,
This is not good.
look like they've got some nice game plans
Yeah, they're
on their
in
attack
control.
side.
3 of them. I had 3 of them with my ult.
They're definitely in
panicked.
control.
And like you said, Brent, there was a huge connection with Crashy's ultimate the first time he ripped it. Got
I don't know.
3 players down to 70
I actually
health.
don't
That
know.
definitely helped Alpha. But yeah, let's
Anyone
return
else
back to the
tilted?
game plan from Fnatic.
Huh?
Then. It's
I
that
say anyone
same
else tilted?
slow-paced style
I'm
on
pretty
their
tilted.
attack side that they've been playing
I'm just
all
tilted. We just
tournament.
lost
And
your
Paper
role.
X are
Yeah.
getting baited into going for these fights. And that's then allowing Fnatic to go for pretty
But
simple
it's
execs
Paper X shit. Like, I should
and get the
do it, but I'm
plant down.
not.
And the one thing that Fnatic's been amazing at all tournament long, really, entirety of this
Is
team
this map more of
has been
a
post-plants.
attacker or defender sided?
They've been winning
I feel like it could be
82%
even.
of their
I don't
post plants
even
in this
know.
tournament.
Bro, I honestly never know for this map.
Yeah.
If you're Paper X, you cannot allow them to get that
This map
spike
is like
down.
this map and Abyss are like an
I think if you
anomaly
have-
to
That
me.
also
If you
does
have
mean
Fade,
fighting,
I
and
think
Fnatic are ready
Their
and waiting
their
for
attack is naturally better.
Yeah.
Alright, so they have Neon ult and Yoru ult here, Fnatic. And this is our last buy.
But
Paper X
when we
can
ran,
feel this
when
map
we ran
actually
Fnatic's
slipping
comp,
out of their
I
grasp.
feel like our defense was
Has
better
been
on
back
this
and
map.
forth.
It was like easier to play
But
defense
Fnatic
than
are
comp.
stringing together these rounds
You have so much info
nicely
with
at this
Killjoy.
point.
And this
Yeah.
next one could be massively important.
Yeah,
Because you
Killjoy's
look at
nice.
Forsaken, Devi, Something's Operator, they wouldn't have any of those weapons back online.
Money again, Deep Horn. I'm going to break this one. Alpha. We're going to get posted. Him versus something. Oh my goodness, that's immediately. The clone going to be taking that bullet for him.
And
what?
Alpha instantly gets on the line. Doesn't
They
see a
just take the
repeat
B
though.
line.
And Boaster's calling for this regroup on
He
A.
insta lose the B line,
Jing,
so David has
danger
to
player,
say B.
Tucked.
least we
Forsaken
got 3A,
playing a
fuck
bait
it.
and switch.
I think no, don't.
This setup can be deadly.
Going to be lost
Oh.
to them prior. Then
Oh, this could be bad timing.
Drone forwards. Jing just swinging out wide. It's all anticipated. With open arms. Alpha
It's just over.
is turning you into mincemeat.
That's a crazy play from Kayak, and Alpha's there again.
Oh my
playing his
god,
team
bro.
perfectly.
Oh my
Put your
god.
body on
What's
the
even
line
the
because at
point
this
of
point,
this?
what could stop him?
Bro, they have not played the
4
map in
kills,
years,
ace
centuries. They haven't played
online.
the
The
map.
crowd wants it. They're cheering. Get Alpha.
Oh. My
140
God.
out of the sky.
Oh.
4 HP between him and a sick clip. But I don't think Devi's going to be able to keep this up. Alpha has done way too much.
Wow.
And
What a round from Alpha
Chronicle
here, though.
cleans up the dregs.
Actually,
Congrats,
crazy round from Alpha
Fnatic.
here.
Guys,
That round
congrats.
demonstrates not only the incredible awareness they have of Paper X, knowing that Jing is going to be playing that position, or at least a serious
That is
threat
such
of it.
good awareness
Alpha's
from him.
attack
I like
on
that.
gets value, but
Very
then
well
the
played.
killer instinct afterwards to dismantle the
What
play
a round.
and
What
push
a round,
forwards
Alpha.
into an Astra that's way too far out of position. Alpha continues to get further and further ahead, I think, in the
Please,
MVP
Paper
race.
X. Further back.
12 and 6.
So broke now.
Shutting it all down for Paper X. I'm going to bring this one back here. It's aggression, a staple of this team. Now through mid.
Boaster.
Giving up on it.
Boaster, I think, just calling to try to keep some of these anti-ecos pretty simple. You know that teams are going to try to fight over towards mid, so they've got Chronicle watching that. You just have Crashies feeding you info on the other side, and then you try to end B. That's a lot of damage to onto Chronicle, though.
And the bodies Forsaken.
Now what?
Oh, look at this
Groups
push.
never close.
Crashes aim,
TP
eh?
into
They
spawn.
expect
I think that might have been heard. Forsaken. Cross-up placement. Trying to land
Oh,
those
needed
shots.
that. Needed that
Good
bad.
awareness from Kayak.
Neon is B. Neon has full space
through
B.
the wall, sent flying towards
Yo.
them. Hello. It's a lot of damage on the Chronicle. Could have been a kill. Nana Swarm's committed. Anything to clear these players out up through the top section of B. This is manic. This is chaos.
Dude.
Paper X.
If he hit one
Take a
bullet
fight
on
straight
Chronicle
to
right
them.
there,
They
Wait,
don't care
Batman.
about the
Batman.
battle lines that are drawn out
Gonna get a
normally.
free kill.
Man, he could be a difference maker. Why are they not,
Forwards.
why
Get
are
the
they
gun?
not thinking there could be
No.
anyone
What?
on A?
It's full knives out, and they've opened up a bit of a mistake here.
Wow,
as
he
you
went there
mentioned.
instead
Patman
with the Prowler.
Upgrade. Acquire with a rifle.
And Boaster
30
is
seconds
stuck.
left.
They're split up.
David?
Boaster has the spike, 25
David,
seconds, creeping around behind
Nightfall
Patman.
committed, Nightfall committed, Crashies
my
pushed forward as a
God.
result of it. No one really ready for this one, but it's brought it into that 2v2
Boaster's
Fnatic.
gonna kill him.
I
Trying to
think
get a
Boaster's
move on
really
Crashies
running
now.
behind him.
Roles reversed, he's the one putting the pressure in.
No!
Onto Patman.
The flank though?
He's earned his
They
team.
went
Oh, they
fast.
took back
Very
side.
fast
Great
flank.
read
Oh,
as well.
very fast
Tavago
flank.
somehow manages to time that
What
rope
a
on, but
play.
Crashies is aware.
Tagged
Oh,
up
it's the duo.
just by the drone, Fnatic.
Oh, no.
Put them into a post
Oh
plan, and
my
they
god,
will
this is the
thrive.
round they lose?
Boaster just got escorted the entire way through.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Turned into the VIP.
I
Crashies
don't
the
get it.
bouncer
I
kept
truly
everyone
Grabs the
off him.
poutine.
It's a pause for the first time.
Holy.
To be used now.
Oh
Divide
my
one hell of a
God.
clutch is
Holy
required.
shit. What's happening there?
None of the space to do it. Shock darts
Like,
flying,
filled
Crashies
to the
just playing his
brim.
life perfectly. Impeccable work. Impeccable work indeed,
Wow.
That's
Fnatic.
it. That's
That was
just-
like unbelievably well played by Fnatic.
That is
Yeah,
a
genuinely.
sick round from Crashies. He's
It
asked to
is.
do
It truly is.
way too much
This
in
is
that
actually split up.
situation. Alpha gets caught on the B re-clear, and Crashies has to push forward, dodge a fade ult,
Powered.
get a kill, come back, defend Boaster as he gets the spike plant down.
Respect, bro.
Enemy
This
They got
fight
it.
against Patman
They got it. They're here to win.
Boaster could have tried to run through, but
PaperX are here to have fun.
Sure
They're here to win.
You know how did you get 2 kills? Because I chilled. I kissed your hand.
Very nice run from Austin. Very nice run from Cash.
Something's brought the op
That's what he
out
does.
again. Fnatic have been really good at navigating these kind of positions. Alpha takes a ton of damage early, though.
A bit of spam through the wall. Dart overhead. Clone not broken either.
The same thing.
The utility's been really strong, though, at
They keep
stopping
starting B to
something
beta
from being able to go
Vices,
out for these
Just
peaks.
going back, clearing a main, and then ending game.
Patman, that's brave. He's doing that solo.
A lot of the defense for PaperX is solo, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trusting the raw aim and mechanics to carry them through. And okay, Chronicle going peeking Jing with the swing.
That's nice support. Now something's going to take a risk and go for a peek into Kayak at B. Fnatic bait out the wall. Divide gets a little bit of info. And this fight... Sorry, I said peek into Kayak. It's Alpha.
Time to jump.
Alpha and something kind of staring at each other through walls. And Boaster's making the call to come back in this direction. They might not know that something's on the line.
Here.
Oh, he spotted him.
Did he see him?
I don't know.
Deep position. And
He
time
did.
required. Alpha
What did you see?
gone.
Like,
Belt.
Belt?
Pivot now
Yeah.
by Fnatic. That was the backup policy. With Alpha
Good
gone,
jump
you've got to
spot.
try and set your
Yeah,
sights in a
round.
different direction.
30
30
seconds
seconds
left.
left. Where are
Wait,
you going?
he's
Patman?
pushing?
Taking a peek. That is uncalled for. Looking for some information. Fnatic.
I'll
Well,
go
just
front
taking that
myself.
timing now, but with 20 seconds stalled out by the Thorns, you've got to get a move on. Sidestepping through,
Yes.
brought down to the brink. Weakened, damaged as anything, and a flash and a repeat!
What a flash.
David.
He's the only guy playing. David's the only guy here to play.
They clean up that 5v3, never in danger when devising an anchor spot.
I said it at
He
the start,
does
but
look
in big
so
games,
comfortable dealing
so
with
good in
Fnatic
big games.
when they actually
Like,
finish
actually a
on
big game
his
player. Him and
side.
Jason.
The issue, I think, for PaperX has been that sometimes they put themselves in too difficult positions. But this time, player advantage,
And he's locked in.
and Fnatic are trying to head into a site with time not on their side. Something keeps the operator over towards B. He's been very stubborn with this placement. Fnatic have been mostly working around him pretty well. Last time he caught Alpha, yeah, he's going for it again.
Past it. More players, though, waiting to cross. Fnatic to Clone, taking the bullet. Out
Yo.
and that's swift dismissal. Okay,
Can he
get out
heal?
of there.
He's lucky to survive that
He
one.
really is.
31 HP, one more Vandal bullet. And
Wait, we have
PaperX
4B,
gonna try to
we have
put him
4B.
on the
They're
line
trying to
again.
fight for this one. They're trying to take the
Well
pressure to
divided.
them.
That
They
was
still
a
got
good
the
ult.
pocket to play in Alpha.
Wait,
Still has his gun.
That was
Fully
beautiful.
cancelled. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that pressure is
Now
just
what?
dissuaded,
Actually, now what?
diffused.
Read it?
Fnatic don't really
we
want to
gave the A-line,
commit.
though.
Yeah.
They know
Don't
that the
you think
stack
you
is here,
should
but they
use the
don't have
Prowler
another
here to
option.
clear
They don't
A-line?
have a lot of push to go
He was
back
deep
to.
A. He was all the way
With
deep.
info
Like,
in
on the
mid
way.
or
Oh,
A.
he
Well, there's a
was.
advisable
David
aim.
on the right,
David,
off the gap in that
way
smoke.
back.
Time to play with it, but already that
yo,
close.
yo, yo.
He's going to be fading.
Big.
It's not
Yeah,
going
raise
my
up,
way.
raise
It's
up.
traded out. Showstopper. It's here for Jing. When the time runs short here, you could be in dire straits.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Forsaken
please don't do this,
Oh,
Jason.
oh my God.
wants to go for a peek of his own. Flash through in his face. TP into the back of Halls. Kayak. Anything to deal with him? My God,
Never mind.
man!
I love you.
Forsaken!
Jason, I love you.
Just takes
No.
that timing to rip them
30
to
seconds.
Oh, this guy.
shreds.
Oh my God. Nice,
Not
Jason.
this guy.
Holy shit.
He finishes what Forsaken began. Forsaken constantly the player in these unexpected positions. And again, just making Fnatic earn every moment. Constantly putting questions and challenges towards Fnatic.
Bro, this is crazy.
Nice shot.
Often finding gaps
30
that he can
seconds.
exploit.
Good Alpha.
A lovely
13-9.
risk. Exactly at the right time. And PaperX bring things up with an opportunity to get it level
Good
at the
recovery
half.
for the half.
Alpha and Divide, bro. MVPs.
Jing's very fast with a haunt up towards B, but Fnatic don't know too much about that. They're on the exact opposite side, facing
One round at a
Divide.
time,
And
honestly.
Divide has been excellent anchoring A.
Alright, put it on.
Thank you.
Runs forward, dimensional drift, extra info gathered, and a peek from Divide.
What, bro?
Forcing the ult out into the hands of Alpha. Good tracking.
Get out.
Locks
Whoa,
onto it,
whoa,
something.
what
the
the
hell are you playing at?
I am
Alpha
going
is
to...
taking
I'm going to
over.
flip the fucking table.
What is going on with PaperX? I mean, I know they want to play that aggressively. Here's Forsaken again, looking to try to make the play.
Hold on, he's busted up as well.
Oh,
Chronicle.
God.
Spike
Bullet.
down A.
To the back of the head of Forsaken. Shuts it down. Sight now into that post once more.
Heather nade
It's the last
backside.
chance here in this first half.
Oh, yeah,
Heather nade
actually.
backside.
Actually. Oh,
It's a good setup from Fnatic.
wrong prediction.
Paper trying to get a move on. Jing
Oh my god,
almost lined up for him.
Oh,
Touch the one though, and it leaves it to the rookie.
wait, the thing is aiming still.
He's been the glue for this team, but in a 1v2, already players playing their lives, just spotting signs of life. Fought through. Tap, left guessing, but now spotting.
He has slide, right?
Half on the defuse might be earned. Patman holds it down, but again, just a peek and crashes. Deliver on to death.
Fnatic
Bro,
getting
I don't know
huge
what I
value
just
out of
witnessed
the
this round, but
operator
this round
in
was
this half.
disgusting.
A really
you
nice
didn't see it, right?
anti-strat to deal with
Bro.
Paper X, where they go
Thank
for
God
the
you didn't see it.
You're about to freak out, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
But I think Paper X kind of lost the plot a little bit
Oh,
towards
thank God
the
I
end
didn't
there.
show it.
Look, the ultimate from something bonkers. The swing
There
from
were 5
Divine,
in.
unusual because he was anchoring those spots passively so well. This is Fnatic's permaban map, and they are up 7-5 at the half.
You're so good, bro.
It's unreal scenes from Fnatic.
Not gonna lie, the fact that Alpha didn't
Seeing
die there is
smiles
huge.
across the board for them. For now, though,
Like,
we're
you
going
know
to
what I
send
mean?
it
He was
down
1
to
HP
Silly.
pip. He
Standing
still
by
somehow
with some of our
jiggled and
co-streamer
lived.
friends.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, did they have nade, by the way?
Yeah, they did.
So if they tether native backside,
Thank you so much
they
for
just win
hanging
the
out here
round.
in the co-stream booth,
Oh
where I'm
my
actually joined by legendary French casters Kitty and also Renault. Kitty, Renault, welcome to Toronto.
Should I just pop
want
my
to
head
ask
out
you your
right next to
experience
it?
first,
Yeah.
starting with you, Kitty.
Slide in
How's
there.
Toronto been for you so far?
It's very good. I love the food, and yeah, the matches have been amazing, so I really
Wait, what?
enjoy it.
Where are they?
And for you, Renault?
Yeah, it's the first time in Canada for me,
no
and
idea.
Toronto is
Oh,
a very
the-
a
all
nice
the way far
city. I'm
left.
having a good time.
Oh.
And the games are actually
What's
pretty
another
awesome
booth?
so far for this
Yeah,
grand
there's
finals.
more booths
What's
over
your
there on
take
the
so
far
far
left.
between these Paper X
Actually,
and
didn't know
Fnatic
that till
games?
just now.
I think Paper X can take it. I thought it was hard on Icebox, but
Right?
they managed to come back,
so.
and
I
I
think you're
was
right. I
not
think you're right.
expecting this, so I think Paper X can
Yeah,
take
there's
it
some
today.
really bright lights.
Renault,
over
what
there.
about you?
For the
Gotta be
moment,
good.
everything is here. The game are tough. Fnatic is fighting back on Pearl. I didn't expect that, so it's just amazing to see that we have a very nice grand final.
Awesome. And now that I have your presence with me, is it okay if I practice my French? I'm going to start asking you a question in
Avec
French.
plaisir.
So what do you guys think about the new map Corrode? Comment trouvez-vous la nouvelle map Corrode?
Je m'attendais pas du tout à ce qu'on ait autant de petits angles à check. Les bombes sites sont très surprenants, et donc je m'attends juste à énormément de gunfight sur les points, les choke points. Et donc ouais, moi j'ai juste hâte de la jouer tout simplement.
That's actually pretty cool because now you're saying basically if you don't understand French, all the words were in English there. So choke points are cool, bomb sites are awesome, spike sites, there's going to be a lot of quick gunfights, so I'm looking forward to that one. What about you, Renaud?
Moi, la chose qui m'a surprise, c'est les wallbangs partout. C'est vrai que la map
Ah
a l'air
oui.
d'être conçue pour ça, et j'ai hâte de voir comment les équipes vont jouer comme ça avec les Odin, les Guardians, etc.
Alors, merci beaucoup.
Yeah,
Désolé, on
just
n'a plus
paper
assez de
thin
temps,
walls.
fait qu'on va
He said
retourner
that.
avec le match.
Yeah, I heard
Thank you so
about
much,
that.
everybody. Let's get back to the game.
Got it. Look at it, dude.
This
He's
guy's-
he's everywhere.
He is.
Yeah,
He's
he's
everywhere.
committed.
Just flexing, really.
I know.
He's not even moving.
I mean, does it look like speak French?
Just
Did the
a
trees
time
speak French?
capsule, frozen in time.
Yo,
Maybe they do in different parts
we
of
need this
Canada.
map, by the way.
All right, let's take
Yeah.
a look at the
So I don't know
Coinbase
why
econ
people are
report.
fucking
I
around.
mean, one of the players here
We need some
that's
guys.
up
We need
towards
some
Bro,
the
I'm
top,
so glad you
Alpha,
didn't watch
yeah,
the last
I
round.
didn't see
who
it.
Yeah,
had an
no.
up in his hand at
A
various
miracle.
points, was getting kills with a shorty, was getting kills with his ultimate.
David's
with a
the only one
Vandal.
that's, like,
He's doing
actually
everything
farming.
everywhere.
If we get one other
You
guy.
heard
off
it
really
as they
hard.
Yeah,
went
he did,
into
he
the
did.
halftime. Crashies saying you are so good. It must be wonderful for Crashies to be on this side of it
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than the other side of it, as he was in the past playing for Optic and
It's been
NRG.
frequent. I mean, Crashies, a staple in best of
Energy
fives. He's
mentioned?
used to them.
He is.
Energy mentioned.
He's had the second most grand finals appearances out of any player in Valorant, only behind Chronicle, tied with Boast.
Austin?
Really?
Guess so.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it?
Damn,
Well, they
that's a
got
crazy
so many
stat.
That is crazy.
with the Optic NRG.
Yeah, lives in the
core,
grand
and
finals.
back here again. Incredible stuff from him. And they
Fnatic
go
could
into
really get this ball rolling here. 7 to 5,
No
Boaster,
shot,
time to
bro.
take it.
No
Hello,
shot.
right, good.
Nice.
Not delivering him what he wanted.
Massive trade. Again, anyone else?
Paper X are the
I
ones
think
who
they died.
survive, but Alpha.
No.
Final boss.
Nah,
Still
they're all stacked
responds.
here.
He does
This
kinda
guy's-
like
No,
the
he's
vibe.
feeling too good right now.
They're cooked.
Don't go swinging a peek. And
They're
that
cooked.
is
Oh my
It's
god.
over, it's over.
beautiful.
What a
by
perfect fight.
Fnatic.
Oh,
All right.
that's unreal.
That's
It's
it.
poetry in
How
motion.
does he get
The
that second?
synergy
Like, the
there on the
second
No
right
idea.
swing and
Oh, I still got
Alpha
the second one now.
readjusting
No, no, like-
targets.
Oh, I
You
see what you
whip.
mean.
Forsaken's been good, but he's not been able to recover situations like this, surely.
One more right click.
Spike down, hold on, his damage done.
Oh, yeah, they
Or
both
for at
no,
least,
it's
but from behind, Kayak just trying to remove those wing cons, and there's damage done to Forsaken. He's going to be able to have access to the spike.
They're
There
just
is a
going to play this round
possibility.
perfectly, too. And
He'd have to
the
get
big thing is they don't have smoke
funky
to
with
line
the
right
smoke,
now.
though, and somehow pick off a cheap kill on Alpha.
Not available.
Look at Alpha.
Dead sit, consumed, is going to bloom, blossom, partition up the side.
I'm gonna wait out the smoke. I'm literally gonna wait out the whole smoke.
Here's another smoke.
Hoping to catch a freebie. Second star down.
Or fake back
Consumed again, just trying to cut up the sight lines onto this one.
That's just perfect.
Peeks it.
Wow.
And
Oh
Alpha
god, Fnatic.
takes it.
As if Alpha needed more.
They went both pistols. They did, right? Fnatic.
I'll show you. I think so.
That showcases synergy as well. I've not been having like too much experience in these kind of roles, you know.
No, like, look at it. He went for that guy first, and then he got the second.
And then playing Crashies in. Crashies still somewhat new to the team, and Alpha doesn't play
Bro, no.
19 and 9.
like this. But that's
take him on, bro. It's fine.
Stuff.
It is what it is.
Aim is insane. You're insane.
And Crashies is loving his time with this team.
He's having a blast,
He's
bro.
told so much.
19 and 9.
I have an actual fucking
and
god
surrounded
on
by
my team.
incredible talent.
They're in full control of this map.
Which is mad to say. It truly is.
Done. Forwards again, forcing the issue.
Right.
Boaster
running you down.
behind.
I don't like what I'm seeing.
Quick work there with a stinger.
Getting funky with it.
Fair play,
Yeah. Going forwards will not help you much at all.
Too hard.
It's immediately
9-5.
gone, and this is just complete control, isn't it?
9-5, we're on attack side now.
Fnatic gliding, sliding forwards, trying to set up Chronicle for the goods, and Boaster
3
right there to claim it.
And he's still dying for his teammates.
Really aggro. Following in behind Alpha's timings. Boaster there, disrespecting the smoke as well. Look at him, running inside of it with a nano, knowing that he's going to catch the timing on the Paper X players.
There is.
We need to win 2 gun rounds
And
straight, right?
when this is your permaban, like Fnatic, there's no way of Paper X knowing what's coming for them.
Well,
You can afford to do silly things, one-and-done things, because it only has to work once.
Our map.
You only have to win one time
this
on
comp
Pearl.
is really
Fnatic
good
don't
for
have to be
T-side.
an
Like,
amazing
going
Pearl
A, going
team,
B.
they just have to win once. Right here.
I believe
Puts all
that
the pressure on the
It's
Paper
the
X.
entries I'm worried about. The
They could
first
have a
bloods on
lot
Fnatic
there
are always on
already,
point.
Yeah.
the set shots
All-round
can
lead
be
for
We're
Fnatic.
always playing at like a deficit.
Yeah.
And I don't think Paper X can afford to lose this
Don't
round.
think
I
that-
mean the round and the map.
Bro,
Tuck to the side, that's something. As a
Did he
deep,
just
deep
what?
lead. Claims the life of Kayak.
I don't know why he did that, but like,
Forwards,
Saw
Boaster
Boaster, right?
to the side. Boaster
saw him.
looking to see if he can stay alive. Ow.
Hey,
Oh
yo.
Deep dash forwards, and now you're seeing signs potentially.
Okay, I'll
Things are going a
take
little bit
it,
skew
I think.
with, not quite as
We're up.
alive,
bro. Look who's alive.
I mean, having said that though, Brent, there's still
I mean,
in
I'll
a
just take
2v3
it.
here, Fnatic. There's
Take
still
what I
a
can
lot
get
of
at this point.
danger.
They
Especially
got
when it's
rifles.
Chronicle, Crashies, both
So he
really
did
good
just
in the
TP.
clutch.
yeah, he just
Yeah, he did.
He's like, yo, I'm gonna send my TP
Should
down
be able
B
to
long
close
and
this
just
out,
TP
but they
dead.
also need to close this out.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Truly, I don't. I don't think we're here to win.
Oh, Fnatic
We're here to
players
have fun.
same
And if
position.
we end up winning in the
Waiting
process,
for the
They're like,
dark
all right,
timing.
let's see what we can do.
Deaded. Down to back Halls. Halls going to be used as a response for it, and there it is.
Let me once again just
Good
clarify.
flash timing too from Divide.
He sent
Completely
his
catches
TP
Chronicle.
at the start of
Bro,
the
we're
round.
gonna watch a
Three
replay.
rifles
and
saved.
just took it.
Bunch of
just
armor
took
as
it.
well.
He's like, all right,
That's
so
going
you
to
guys
keep
are
Paper X in this one.
Oh, they flashed with the pullback. Okay, it's not as
Very
that's not as
aggressive.
bad. That's not as bad.
Yeah.
On the
I
peak,
don't mind that.
No, it's just the Spectre didn't catch it, and when it switched to POV, he's just
Jing,
there.
ready
There,
for that
yeah.
re-clear. Alfie has gone for it quite
Yeah, I
a few
actually
times
don't
now
mind
on
it.
defense. All
I
3
heard,
rounds, we've seen him
I forgot who
slide
told me,
in, trying to
but
play somebody else in
apparently
around
Paper X
mid.
is
And
insanely
this time,
good
Jing wise to
at
it.
throwing fade eyes and picking up a star on the eye.
And look, the
Nice.
eco's a
So,
little
like,
wonky here for
boom,
Fnatic
yeah.
again.
Oh, that's really nice.
Alpha
Apparently
with the
they're
judge.
very good this on
Nice
I do
teammate
like this
control.
play.
Okay, yo,
Seen
JJ
Paper
has
X
to
go for this
start
before.
catching fire here.
Recall smokes,
We need him.
horn, flash. Allows Jing to get set up. Very difficult to contest A main against
How
that
do you
kind of
push
pressure.
Iliad back
And then
here?
Paper X, they threaten that they could have left somebody
Iliad,
inserted.
Kayak.
And they're going to go back to contest Kayak.
Oh god.
And they're probably going to find this timing just as
They
the
win or
gate
lose the
crash
round right
starts
here.
to expire.
Yeah, puts pressure on the Kayak.
They're
Yeah,
not.
this fight decides it.
Rifle.
Either take
There's
it
no
or
way
you
he
do
went
another
top
one.
side,
Oh,
right?
I would never play the angle like that.
Yeah,
They
look,
have Neon
just as
playing
he has to
Creed
throw
as
out
well.
another gate crash.
They have Neon and Yoru B
Whoa,
side.
whoa, look at that
Flash
flash.
overhead.
Oh,
Layers
he
down
knows
as
he's
retreats a little bit better. You're going to see another flash. Spawning bodies and looking to contest and contain.
Okay, TP's away.
Paper X
It's
though.
with him. Nobody. Neon's coming though.
Get out scot-free. Now you're seeing it. Cosmic Divide is going to be splitting up that site.
He went through.
Already a fast blood attempt is going to be called for. Alpha,
God, Alpha,
is in your
no,
face.
stop.
Judge.
Nah, they have a good
Oh my God,
crossfire.
it's caught out into the
They have a
open.
good
Still
crossfire, it's
Kayak.
hard.
Looking to see
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's very
Paper
nice.
X.
I'm telling you, the raise nade is
Obliterate
insane.
them, though.
Like it
Yeah,
literally
they
clears
just
out
cancel out one
Tail
whole angle.
Chronicle was looking to just contain
Wait,
it
this
through
clean
mid.
round being... Okay, wait.
Not for much
I'm
longer.
not saying anything.
Crashies.
As soon as I get excited, they just lose.
Should we
Want
knife
to
him?
concede this space.
And almost certainly concede the round.
Yo, is that your favorite line?
Here
I'm
is
like
that
stressed out now.
Crashy's
I just want to see them go
sure
for
he'd
it.
like to try to go for it, but the economy is still not in a great spot for Fnatic. Didn't manage to win the bonus, and then had a judge to work with here and neutralize.
Okay.
It's a great shot onto Forsaken, and nobody else really trying to hunt him down. So Crashies is going to be able to escape with this one with the rifle in hand. I don't think Fnatic looked that great when Alpha doesn't have a rifle or an op to play with. I've not really liked the way that he's been trying to play with the judge. Now in this round, something also hit a great teleport towards backside, and it just put Alpha in an impossible situation. But both times that they've tried to play with that lighter weaponry, it hasn't worked out. And PaperX crawling back into this one. 2 rounds the gap. Every map has been on a knife's edge so far in this game. That's what you expect with 2 great teams.
It looks so beautiful when it works.
2 teams that have placed deep at tournaments many times before.
All right, they have 1 Vandal.
Look at the
Kayak
track
is
of that a
5
little bit
I'm
further.
not going to say it.
PaperX only trailing by the 2. Fnatic with a heavy group up, their money taking a tumble just as stated their bye last round.
1 round at a time.
This is a spot where Boaster might try to catch a teleport from something. They are ready to fight them on B.
Warning shot from the judge from Jing, looking to see if they can claim some of that space, but it's a wall up and over towards the top, and it kind of
a lot of noise made. We love that.
stacking this.
Yeah, a little early from Alpha. Yeah, he thought the PaperX were going to be committed really fast, really heavy. Instead, jumped the gun a little.
We have no A presence whatsoever, by the way.
I see how this round's going to play out.
Yeah.
The spike's making its way over towards A. But I think that's just so that Patman can fake like there's a little bit of pressure there. All of these players are still set up for a B re-hit.
Still danger lurking.
I don't like this.
Kayak ready to try and respond. He has that rifle.
Yeah, I thought he was going to push.
On towards it, flash in your face though. A lot of pressure in for mid. It's definitely split up. A lot of the bodies.
Well,
they are still
they're
stand for
stack B.
Fnatic.
They stack B.
Stop
Alpha's getting your time.
Push coming through though.
Oh, he has the neon. Oh, he went that way.
The double.
Yes!
Good nice!
Going right is so good there. Going right.
Come on, baby.
Absolutely filthy
Oh
work.
my god.
I did not expect
Rolls
to
out
go
the
right.
red carpet for the
nor
rest
did
of the
I.
team to follow up on, and Crashies with just the sheriff.
That's his standard pathing. He
Nice
rarely
shot
goes
to
straight.
Open, but
Yeah, he always
PaperX now
goes
just
diagonal.
trailing by 1.
Really
Specifically
good
for that
utility
reason.
pressure.
If someone's flooding in,
Seas came through
he's able to turn and flick
into back halls, caught onto Boaster, and then there was a stun afterwards as well. So this, it may have looked like it was a Judge versus a Bucky, but the stun was just wearing off there on Boaster.
All right, Fnatic probably pauses
Really
here.
get into a position
Maybe.
and
Or they wait
fire
one more
off
gun
that
round.
Bucky shot in time. This is what we
how-
saw, if you think all the way back
see how Jason is
really
picking
early
up
on in the
stars?
tournament.
Yeah.
PaperX played against
remove an
Heretics.
angle?
Yeah.
They won on
Actually
this
very
map 13 to
That's
1,
nice.
and a lot
Yeah,
of
it,
it
like,
was
removes
based
an
on
angle
that
for, like,
double
a
duelist
second.
diving
Yeah,
into
very
the back
nice.
of B site. It's really tough to deal with. You have a teleport that can go
Push,
almost
go big.
anywhere, front or
Creativity's
back
too much.
towards halls. And then Jing's pathing can be
Right, Astro
anywhere
feels
as
like
well.
you're playing like
He could
StarCraft,
go
though.
with something. He can go the opposite
So much
side of
control
something.
over
It
the
He
cannot
can
be
go
a
to
fun
heaven if he
character
wanted.
to play. It just
It
can't.
is so tough as a side anchor to try to figure out what the pathing is going to look like from these double
I
duelist
think the
dives.
utility can be fun.
Yeah?
And then
But
you have
I
great
think
util
it's
coming in
like
from
rather
Forsaken
than
and
it's
Patman.
more like the role of Astro. I think the role of Astro is boring because you have to be way more passive and you can't like
Fnatic
entry
are
in
losing
like an
their
Omen.
control
Yeah.
on this map. It
And
definitely
a lot
looked
of
like
the
they
time
were set up pretty after winning the second pistol.
You're
I mean,
on alert.
it's also more cooked when you're
Now,
just
Might be
anchoring.
seeing the difference between
Yeah.
a team that's got
Even in an attack side, you're just a lone
some
lurk.
real depth
So you don't
in
know
the
what timing you
strategy
can actually
and,
take.
and depth
Yeah.
in terms of scrim experience, match experience, and a team just kind of trying to wing it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Tale of 2 halves. PaperX
I don't like it.
Huh?
really feeling like they are
Stop.
in control of this one. Even
If
though they
Alfie
are
is feeling
trailing
it
by
this
one.
hard, like I think he's trifling.
Fnatic
I'll take it. Whatever.
scramble together a bit of a
Something, we
buy
need
here with the
something
money. Operator in the
Literally, we
hands of
need
Alpha.
I feel like Alpha's feeling it with whatever he has.
Far
Okay,
back
you're
position,
up.
though. This
Good.
dimensional drift is going
They're
to be
ready for an
increasing the
ace
pace. PaperX.
But I do think opting into
Take it
Jordan
towards
They
the
left
kind
Kayak B, everyone else
Fnatic
is
just
rotating
exit
A.
straight
They're
out
ready
of
for a
there.
fast blood.
Something you want to go for this one? Surely not. Oh my goodness.
These ults have been criminal.
All right.
And a Nightfall on top.
Honestly, this is good space. Do they have
Melee
ults?
claim
Both
towards
no.
the back of the
No,
side.
no,
Patman is
no.
alone, by the way, and he's going for that peak. Swing anticipated. Hunter's Fury. Back pocket of Crashies.
And we're
Plant
cooked.
is down.
Need a hero.
If we could
Damage.
somehow win this round
We
here.
need a hero.
Yep.
A major
JJ might
opportunity
be able
for
to
Fnatic
Five
multi-play.
man
back in.
ults.
Maybe
Jing, no.
he has another smoke.
Judge. Oh,
No
shut
way.
down before he could even see a glimmer of a Fnatic player.
Is there Astral Wall there?
Denial of space. Fnatic now methodical, surgical, picking apart the players and picking apart the sides of eye.
Just save.
Been playing well, but not this well. Cosmic Divide in your face, you have to give it up. Fnatic now.
That was too clean of a
What a
round.
response on the backside of that timeout.
Ilya, I need that from you.
It is a
I
big
need
round
that kill
for
from
Fnatic
you.
to be able to get,
Or
but
just
I think
run
you
away.
can't watch that and not have questions about the way that something plays this. He comes dry out of his ult.
I feel like
No
you can't
utility
spawn
used,
on someone
and just
unless
tries
they
to
pull a piece of
catch
util,
Boaster while
or you
he's
have a util paired
throwing
with
down
yourself.
utility. I mean,
Bro,
that's
if you
got
I agree.
If you
You can't
just
just
like,
do it dry.
No. You're literally banking on like
the information that he
missing.
gathered was
Literally
good as
missing their
well.
first
If he'd
5
been able
bullets.
to bail, they probably still have full control of the A side. Can't
JJ
be
has ult
making
though.
mistakes like
Raise
that.
ult. They have nothing.
Kayak.
I
The
know,
operator flash in your face though. Just get away from that spot.
Jumping up.
Even over the repeat is a flash. Adjustment. Tries to slam
Hey,
to it.
man, what a...
The body's there, but no kill claim. Jing now with that showstopper. He's looking to try and open this
Going
one
to
up.
heaven.
Pacey. Pacey indeed. Monster needs to get a hold of this one here, but here it is, different direction, and Jing, no dice. Can't
No.
claim it. Kayak from
what?
under.
What's happening?
Something's
No,
being
Astra's
dropped.
still alive back there.
What's
Kayak
actually
trying
happening?
to
I'm
take
so
out
confused.
of this space.
Nice.
Boaster, no more
Come on,
bullets
come on,
to
come on,
really
this is
make a
huge.
stand
Bad
against
stun.
it, but that
Good stun.
rattles, and it connects.
Please, please don't let him. Nice.
Oh my
They
God.
can't retake anymore. They have up.
Channel's dead.
Control.
Please, please don't give him this free kill. Please do not give him this free kill. Jason, I swear to God.
Spike not planted. Chronicle and
Why did he
Kayak
just go so quiet?
still with a small opportunity of intercepting somebody before they get there.
I love it. I love it. We're slowing down.
Waiting for that util to come back online. Kayak.
Dude, if you just spammed him.
No, I would
Need
have
a luck to draw of a shot like that.
I would have muted.
Putting back in the way for the save. Fnatic gonna give this one up, and PaperX are now one.
Well,
step
realistically,
closer to
they
trying
just
to draw it
should
level.
save here, right? They don't have op money for next round, do they?
I think Boaster needs more assistance anchoring in back holes there. Whether it's from his own utility or whether they
That's
can
too
get Kayak deeper into that spot with a teleport out.
Oh, that kill would have been massive, man.
Boaster just looks so
Now they have
overwhelmed
Killjoy
in
ult, they
those
can
kind of
full retake
positions
B.
because, again, like
We
I said,
have nothing.
it's super
We have
difficult to
nothing.
tell what the
We're
pathing
broke.
is going to be like for PaperX.
No ult.
They explode onto the site and they can go from left or right side into back holes. Chronicle, though, with a lockdown, maybe Fnatic
What's
will
the
be
call here when they
incentivized
have
to play
Killjoy
a
ult? You
bit
have
more of a
nothing.
retake style.
Well,
on
we have
the
nade.
base. Kayak took so much damage from that, but did manage to get a freebie.
Oh, I love it.
Boaster, though, like I said there, is just under enormous amounts of pressure. I do think he needs somebody else to try to alleviate that to some degree. This time, Alpha
Oh, this would
is
have
going
been
to
scary
choose
if like Kayak was
different
also
op
activated
position.
right now. Holy fuck.
Taking it instead of Kayak as well. So bait and switch setup over towards B.
All
if
right.
PaperX want to end there, they're going to have to go through Kayak and still
We
think
win this
about
round, we
Alpha
break their
yet
money.
playing the neon off.
Monaco's going to be feeling that heat. What a
We win this
flash.
round, we break their
God.
money completely.
He was the
Killjoy
player
ult gone.
lockdown
Where was that
Alpha.
flash from?
I think it was the Yoru flash.
It was, but where?
He wants to get reposted.
PaperX
over the
really
wall?
do cook with these flashes
no,
through
actually, no,
smokes
landed
to
in
set up
here.
Jing. They've got so
Somewhere?
many of them.
Landed
It's
in
something that he's amazing
fish.
at.
Isn't the only way to throw that is in the air?
I think from top mid.
He's desperate for that info.
Yeah,
Just
I
spots
think it had to have been from top mid.
Stays it, but still
Spots a
gets
lot.
out.
Spots a lot, but is worried about art.
Now he's
This
gonna hear about it.
correct read.
Rumble here.
Correct read by Fnatic.
He's going to be playing
Oh my
it close.
God.
Tug, we see this
Oh,
angle.
no, he dodged
Get
it.
value.
No, they know, they know. We're running into a site with 3
Players are
people.
waiting for it, and crashes could be that playmaker. Time to deliver
Nice!
it. Oh, just the one before the trade is through. 50 seconds
Please don't go through
left.
this. Please don't go
PaperX.
through this. This is the round. This is the round to win the game. This is
They
actually
can
the
get
round to win
spammed
the
right
game.
here, though.
Trying to at least split up this side, plant down, committed.
I don't know,
Something
I'm so
relocates.
nervous,
Boaster
bro.
moves
Nice.
forwards.
Good smoke.
Smoke, though, kind of cuts his options.
Yeah, this crossfire setup still. PaperX have options in this spot.
Nice!
He
just
peeked.
Bro.
Oh my god, I cannot believe he just did that.
He's
peeking again.
Clean off Boaster. Let's see
Yo,
it.
yo, yo, stop!
Kayak against the world. Flash forward.
No!
No!
No, 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 no.
Picked up.
Nice.
Still that Patman.
Team flash.
Don't let him save the op. Don't let him save the op.
Done.
And he's locking this one down for Paper X.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Watching this team is so stressful.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Watching
It's
this
been
team
2 months for me. I don't know what's happened. Pressure is so
Paper X need a
high.
little bit more of that,
I've like
relying
avoided
on
going to
that
the
extra
doctor. I don't
experience
want to
they have
know
on
the
Pearl.
numbers.
Look
Oh,
at
that was a
flash
flash
fire.
right
Beautiful setup.
Wow, that
Got
was
a couple
nice.
of those over towards A main, and there's one through mid.
How many more pocket plays do they have?
Crashies
How
did
many
the best
more?
he possibly
Bro, I
could.
don't
They just
know.
randomly pull it out of their ass.
But the rest of Fnatic come with quite the same.
Please, guys, please, please. That was the round. They
kind
broke.
of
They broke. They broke. They have no money.
as
They
they
broke.
hold angles for each other. Look
If
at
we
the
get ecoed
retake.
here, I think I'm done.
The retakes
Like forever.
look really clean on the rest of the maps in the pool, but here, a little more unpracticed. And Paper X
Oh my God.
rely on that, lean on that.
Fnatic's reads have been
and
perfect, though.
force
They've been
Fnatic
3
into
everywhere
a
they go.
timeout. They also force the economy down the drain. It's a tough one. Nobody expected Fnatic to really be able to put up a fight here on Pearl. It's their permaban. The Alpha Yen Neon tearing people apart, honestly. But Paper X,
Unbelievable,
the
man.
more we
Actually
go, the
unbelievable.
deeper we get on this map, the more we're starting to see
Hey,
them
all I can say
pull out into the
is
lead.
exactly what we wanted from
Yeah,
them. Like,
it's
this
a banger
is
game.
delivering.
It's a
actually
banger game.
delivering.
It's actually a banger game.
And it's a good job because we were talking about must-win maps. And Fnatic on Icebox, this one, the Des was talking about it, it is a must-win for Paper X.
Look at
They've
David
been in
go,
these
bro.
kind of situations
I told
so
you, bro.
often
Both MVPs.
when they're in a
Okay,
big
so we have
final
Visalt,
and
Astral Wall.
something goes wrong.
They obviously have no
They
money.
can't quite get it over the line.
The,
The must-wins.
That's what they're saying.
Good. I mean, no matter what,
That's
they're
what
going to read
they're
it.
saying.
Bro,
That's what they're saying. No way. 10-10?
I feel like rushing versus a Yori
I'm actually
just
down
never
for it.
makes any
Cannot
sense.
slip out of their grasp. You never know how many
I'm still down
more
for it.
There's literally
chances
no
you're gonna
point.
get.
Just wait out
They've
the-
already
the-
had
the-
so many.
Knife out, rundown be long.
Time to jump.
Up to Paper X to make their own
Alpha's like,
destiny
okay,
at this
I'll
point.
win another map for you guys.
10 to 10. The money is knocked down for Fnatic.
Map 3.
This is map 3.
Trying to put Alpha in a position where he can take a fight and still have some level of backup. And Alpha, he does have the hot hand.
Oh my God, he's doing it again. JJ's going to satchel again.
Yeah, he has a judge.
Jin's
Get
gonna
ready.
be looking to rain
Oh
down
my
some
God.
Kayak
destruction.
one
It's a
bullets
full
him, I'm
group of
tilted.
Paper X, they're going to be committing to this.
Come on, JJ.
Ruben was there.
Wait, they're going to re-hit.
Satchel
Yeah, I
to
think
the
he's
back
going to go to
pocket.
street.
This star
No.
on site
You think?
could be
Oh, this
pivotal
flank.
I
for
think-
Boasted
I
to be
think he
able to play
might.
around
Please,
if he can
please,
get inside
Jason.
it and dominate it.
Please, Jason.
Already in.
Yeah.
You're right.
Kayak is no more. Deep flank
Please, Jason,
position.
please,
Fnatic
Jason.
need to get some value with this one, but a stun.
No.
Quite ricocheting, not quite landing for Saker.
No.
Under that pressure.
Nice.
Wow, and
Already
he's
his team
pulling the other guy.
getting
Nice.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
This is what we
Ilya,
need.
we need this.
Lighting the world on fire.
Should we knife him?
Oh my God, we are 2 away from Paid and
Another
Yoro ult on top
clean
of
B
Astra and
execute for
Visal.
Paper X.
We should be fine here, right?
Oh
We are
my
1 away
God.
from Yoru ult. If Ilya,
4K
so
for
help me
something as
God.
well. That'll be a
If
confidence
Ilya
booster, almost
TPs
gets him
onto
to
a
the
guy
Euro
again.
line. Should be
That's
huge.
it, he's done. He's done. I'm eliminating his
His
contract.
execution of it's been a little bit wobbly, but you always
You're
want
ripping
that
it up
to
in
be
front of
the
No,
him.
done.
you can.
That's done. No more. He's a spy. He's a spy for sure if he does it again.
Undercover boss.
Wow. Putting the squeeze on Fnatic's brains. They need a timeout, and they've just used one.
Jason, you know what I want?
I don't know what
Oh
you
my
want.
God, they're calling a play.
What? Okay.
What play
Oh
could
God,
they
what
possibly
could he
be
possibly
calling?
doing?
Flustered in a moment, I think. Forgot to buy armor.
No,
Yeah,
please,
no
Ilya.
armor whatsoever.
Ilya, please, let's just win the game, no?
Paper X up
What he
to
wants
11
to
now.
do is go B.
He's faking it.
It's up to
They're
Fnatic
faking with
to see
Astral
if
Wall.
they can
They're
add
faking.
some
He's going to
back.
Euro Astral Wall.
Stop the tide.
Wait, he heard you, bro.
Kayak
Did he?
left guessing.
Yeah, he did.
He's
100%
thinking
he
about
did.
it. He's pinging it out.
Oh,
so that
my.
Alpha Yen can watch it.
Ilya.
Try to put a little
Ilya,
bit
if
of
you
spam.
die with assault.
Do we have a TP?
Confirms.
There's the damage.
That's really
Ilya,
nice
you
from
are
Fnatic. Very
a
good awareness
S-tier
where it
spy.
comes from Kayak.
Oh my.
And it's been the B execs really that have been the problem for Fnatic.
Bro, cut
This
the
hold
feed.
on
End
A
the
looks
stream.
pretty good.
I can't see anymore.
Oh my God.
again.
Rip it up. Rip it all up.
Sees just about gone.
Boom.
Oh my
JJ, take me home.
God.
Country road.
Oh my God.
Country
The
road,
jug
take
in
me home.
hand. Here's
JJ,
the
take me home! Take me home!
What is going on?
He's getting away with murder.
No, it's still too hard.
Dude.
No, he's going to spam the planter. Nope.
Good nade, JJ.
Beautiful nade.
the nade's a
Perfect
kill.
nade.
Poison situation.
Austin's almost dead.
He's barely
We have
there.
flank held as well.
Down.
We have
Taking
suck.
to the help, but Fnatic
Patman, I
can't
need one
jump.
from you. I'm not asking for much, am I? One.
Down overhead.
One.
Avoided.
What the?
Patman, I need one.
Both
Nice!
ways, though, and Divine.
Nice!
What?
Come
the
on!
fuck?
Yo, Ilya, I need to talk to you after this.
Back at the side, Kayak would love to say this gun, but
Ilya, I'm done with you.
Yo,
Ilya.
Prime Jing.
Ilya, I need to talk to you. Ilya, yo, timeout.
Call a pause.
I'm
Let
walking
John,
over. I'm
let
walking
John
over.
talk
Ilya.
on stage.
Yo, you
Ilya,
better get
please.
down there ASAP.
Ilya, please, bro. Ilya, whatever you want, don't ask for it. Ilya shouldn't get to talk in freestyle.
If this map ends, you have to go to the back and talk to
No, dead ass. I just want them to mute him. Just mute him. If they mute him, he will do his thing and they'll do their thing.
He said, "You know what I want," and then they start
Yeah,
down.
and then just
start 45 again.
Just instant dies.
For the fucking 18th time.
And
Let's see
things
what he
were
wanted.
tense
Let's see what he
earlier
wanted.
on for Paper X, but now it's all smiles.
Who's next?
Please don't. Okay, thank God he ulted.
I found you.
Nice, David.
Okay. We take it. We take it.
Ilya, don't you dare, buddy. Just take the space.
Wait,
I like this.
Wait, how did Chronicle get killed?
I have no idea.
Oh, my voice cracked.
Levels
Okay.
it out. In through the back of the side,
Oh,
Jing already has that space.
JJ's low. This is on Patman, I think.
Around the side here.
JJ's very low.
Committed. Paper X have it. In through the back of the side with a flash and a swing.
Good nade. Good nade.
Trying to delay. But a lockdown used and an drift with
Ilya?
it. Manica in his
Ilya, you can redeem
as they've
yourself
ever
right now.
been.
Do not redeem.
Redeem.
Flashes is on that
Patman.
cleanup.
No,
Do
that's
not
actually
redeem.
Gets it out of the
No,
vicinity.
it is. Watch.
Could even get a little bit more. Patman.
Yes!
Damage done.
Ilya, please.
Rings out anyway. Something.
Ilya, please. Good fade ult.
Straight back in and a night forward.
Aye, good eye.
Space given up.
Ilya, please!
Redeemed.
Kills collected.
Redemption, no, Ilya!
One HP,
One HP,
one
he's
HP.
one. No, not
Jason
Jason.
wins this. Jason wins this. 100%. 100%. 100%.
Death blow potentially
Sticky.
here on this map.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my
Come
God.
on!
They almost threw this fucking
Oh
map.
my fucking God, Ilya needs a talking to, a little spanking, if I may.
No pull required.
You say you're gonna spank him?
Yes.
Put him in timeout.
Holy shit.
Then they might have thought it
I am.
to get past Fnatic
Holy
on their
shit.
permaban.
Oh my goodness, oh my
Paper
goodness,
X
oh my
take a
goodness.
2-1
Okay,
lead
so
in
we're
the
good, right?
series, And everything from here has got to be perfect if Fnatic want to deny the trophy again.
Look at chat. Chat's just catching up. That is unreal. Run the mads, Tyson.
Holy moly.
Dude, I'm actually like, I'm breathless.
Yeah, I know,
right now.
no, it's always like this with these guys. They never will give me an easy game, bro. They almost let a team come back from 12-3. You understand? Like I got 12-5. Okay, I understand. That was an embarrassing moment in my life. They do this shit on the regular.
Oh man, that was just getting warmed up.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful seeing them win, though. Who owned? David, right? David
Wait.
again.
Lotus.
I know. That's the banger. This is the banger game. The
Two,
next map.
the best map for both teams.
Yep. Literally.
Oh my God.
Wait, what's next map?
Lotus.
Oh my God.
Yo,
The
look
best
at,
map for both
look at look at David right now. Look at David.
I told you, bro.
Yo, look at these stats. Look at David. Go.
I
Ready?
told you he had us.
Look at it. Look at everyone else. Look at David.
Okay.
God damn.
Bro, but the only thing that's pissing me the fuck off right now is this.
Yeah, I know. That's how they lose.
-6, -1, -1, -2,
What's Ilya's
-3.
first deaths?
13.
Yep. He's breaking records out there.
Hey, go to Fnatic.
Fnatic?
Alpha, bro. Exactly what we thought. Alpha and Divine.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't say. I think I said kayak. I said kayak, and I said JJ.
I saw the look in Alpha's eyes when he walked on stage.
How the fuck are you up 2-1 with that many first deaths?
I don't know.
That's like
they love to make it.
I don't know. I actually don't
They
know.
actually love to keep it entertaining for the fans.
Yo,
Dude, what
kayak
happens
has
if they get
18
first
first
kills?
bloods.
He's hopping him down.
+6. David is MVP performance. Oh my God! If David gets MVP, I get to give him the bracelet. I'll put it on him.
That'd be too funny. That'd be too funny.
Nah, it's a good game. It's such a good game. Honestly, Fnatic played really well for not playing that map for literally 8 months.
They played a little too well.
Yeah.
I agree.
Almost like they've been hiding something. I guess that's the advantage, right? For coming out of upper bracket. You can't have a permaban.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a permaban as the lower bracket team, you're screwed. It'll always be played. Would you play the permaban first or third?
So, okay, I think you should play the permaban somewhere in the middle of the series.
Well, yeah, so it's first or third?
Third makes sense.
Third?
Third.
Really?
Yeah, never do it first.
I see.
Because if you're starting off cold and you lose third permaban,
You're right.
you're fucked.
They have so much confidence.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well just walk off the stage.
Yeah. You're right.
I need another water. I know what you mean, man.
What?
I know what you mean. This is too stressful.
Here. Oh, wait.
This is actually too stressful.
No, trust me. I know.
Dude, just like witnessing some of the plays.
I need to see them win a chip, bro. I need to see it. I need to see it happen. They're 2-1 up.
I get so tilted when, like, I feel like a round is basically unlosable, and then they lose it in, like, the most, like, unique way possible.
It's just the Paper X fashion.
How, though?
Actually, I don't know. The only team I've seen throw as hard as Paper X is RRQ.
Yeah, but it's not even them like individually throwing.
Yeah,
it's them like as a team.
I know. It's almost like they're like, fuck this round.
It's like it's a culture at this point.
Wait, okay. Has Paper X ever been up 2-1 in a final? Chat, can someone confirm or deny?
Wait, hold on. Let me do some research.
That's all I need to know.
I'll do some research.
I think if anything, it would have happened at Copenhagen versus FPX. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me see what's happening at the other thing. I don't know if I'm even allowed to like talk about this.
I don't know. I don't think so. What? Wait, no way. No actual way. That would be legendary.
No way.
No way.
That would be legendary.
Way.
No way.
Like you said, I don't know if I can talk about
I don't
this.
think so.
You can't. You actually can't.
Wait, I don't believe that.
Bro.
Wait,
it's not over, right?
It's on the set.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way it would happen.
Wait, what was the first? Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like a hug map, you know?
Against FPX, chat?
Against FPX, they were up 2-1?
Something. Jing.
No. So we've been here before.
Struggled a lot with securing trophies
against
before.
FPX?
They had a lot of moments where they could do
EG, they were actually up. I remember watching
was
live.
going.
They were 2-1 up?
They were always
yeah,
up.
they were 2-1.
For them right now is
I'm
like
pretty
the
sure it was
most
2-1.
important thing again.
The fear in his eyes.
Now is the time.
I'm double checking.
You're telling me in 2 grand finals they've been up 2-1.
Wait, hold on. I need to double check this. I need
to
cross
say that didn't
verification.
happen.
Very great match. And with such unexpected team as theirs, and also as for us as like the kind of rookie team in some way, it will be a very interesting match with maybe unexpected outcome.
Oh dear, well.
Why you not so much?
No, oh dear. Guys, don't feed Alpha, please don't feed Alpha. Out of all the players, don't let him have a round like, oh God, please! Somebody stop him! No!
Criminal.
The only thing I will say.
Okay.
I don't know why I asked chat, honestly. I could have just looked it up myself. Every time someone types what happened,
good luck and have fun.
it insta goes away.
I don't like to bait or banter.
Okay, they were
matches,
down
but after,
1-2.
If you will win, I'll
my God,
maybe
okay.
join your Paper X logo or maybe smash your plushie if you have it. Just for fun. But yeah, I mean,
And then
just
there was another final,
have
right?
fun in the game.
The
guys.
data is so slow here. Or like the Wi-Fi.
Was there 2 finals or 1? They've been to 2 finals?
They've been to 2 finals.
I thought they've been to 3.
Paper X are now 1 map
the
away
third.
from winning their first ever global
Really?
title
I thought this
in
was
their
the 4th,
third
though.
grand
Really?
finals. I mean,
I've only
and
remembered
I was
them
listening
choking the
into the
finals
comms of
twice.
both of
I
these
see.
teams during that critical third map.
I could be
and
wrong.
going into
Oh,
things,
maybe it was like
was
Pacific
one that I
finals?
think
No,
Paper
no,
X
I'm talking
expected
about, like,
to win. This
Masters.
is
Oh, yeah,
Fnatic's permaban, the
champs.
one that they were supposed to take easily. But it was anything but that.
Both
And a lot
times
of
it was
the
1-2,
questions
someone said.
around this Paper X team have come
Okay,
down
they were
down
to
1-2.
the leadership.
Yeah,
In the
both
past,
times they were
when
down
you've asked
1-2.
them who's running the
Okay,
ship at PRX,
that gives me
it's
a lot
been
of hope.
all of them. We're all adding ideas. But this
that gives
year
me a lot
after
of
the
hope.
slump
Double checking
in
again.
Bangkok after the
They're up
troubling
2-1.
start to Pacific Stage 1. Forsaken has really
What year
stepped
was
up
this?
as the leader of this
What,
squad. And I
FPX?
can vouch that he's
Yeah.
doing that behind
Copenhagen,
the scenes
so
as well
2023.
in that last map.
2023?
He has really clear ideas of what he wants to do in the pre-round, but gives a lot
wait,
of
no,
room
that was
for
02.
his players to still call out micro,
Yes,
change
sorry,
things
02.
up,
Sorry,
and
sorry,
really
sorry,
rely
22,
on
sorry.
that
Yes, yes,
knowledge, that playmaking
22,
that all of them
2022.
have. But that was a close map.
My bad, I forgot I was
Paperx
on
very well
Optic
could have
Energy.
lost it, and it took a second half rally for them to
My
end
bad,
up
my bad, my
winning.
bad.
And I want to credit a lot of that to something. A player who in the past, I think it's been a little
Holy
bit
fuck,
more
so they've
known
never
as
been
a
up 2-1.
quiet player. He's
This
a
isn't
duelist.
new,
He's
this
really
is like
just
new.
focused on the individualism, but he was so much more than that
wet.
for Paperx in this game.
This has
He
to
was
be
the
the
guy
one.
who was
This has
bringing
to be
in
the
the
one.
energy, was adding
This is their
ideas
first time they're
onto
ever up.
Forsaken
Okay.
and keeping
By the
them in
way,
it. You think back to the
Kayak's
Paperx
on
of
0.1,
before
1600.
that lost the final in Los
I can just
Angeles,
tell.
lost the final
It's fast.
in
Bro, they glitched
Copenhagen,
this bottle.
and they didn't have that.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry, chat,
resiliency
2022,
to
I know,
win
I
these
know.
Bottles are
long
glitched,
series
right?
that they had to
Don't say
play
dementia.
these bottles
Whoever
are
says
fucked.
dementia, get
tournaments.
banned.
But I think that showed that here.
Dirk, I
Came
banned them.
back in a
I know you're
big
here.
way on this map with their key
If I see
players
Dirk, it's
stepping
like,
up,
what was that?
and now
Lilo,
I don't know.
one
I don't know still.
map away from
I don't know.
that trophy. We'll talk more
Lilo,
about that
Lilo.
and get you ready for
You know
map
what I mean?
4 as we head back up to the analyst desk with
Mods,
GB
I hope you guys
and
are
a very
running
special
maximum
guest.
ads. If not, I'm very disappointed.
Thank you so much for that, Mimi. Great breakdown. We're now joined by Shopify Rebellion's Alexis here on the desk, guys. Toronto, give it up for Shopify's Alexis.
Can't even
please.
see
Yeah,
Gracias,
well,
gracias.
our cam is just
Thank you,
perfectly
thank you.
blocking.
I mean, it
Alexis,
is what it
it's a
is.
pleasure to have you here on the
Pleasure to
desk.
be here.
Yeah, I mean, what a game that
Should
we
we just,
saw
like,
there.
go
If you're just
joining
joining
us
us,
on the
by
desk
the
right
way,
now?
Should we just
I
do the
mean,
big
where
cam?
were you? It is now
You
2
missed
to
out.
You missed out, no, for sure.
Because-
It's
Yeah,
2-1
I mean, I guess we're
countdown.
just rolling,
Paperx,
right?
one
I can't see
map
anyway.
Oh, yeah.
away from being
This is what it is.
Masters champions. But Kakuga,
One
we
map away.
talk about what this Pearl
Is your heart
map
still
was
beating, or are you guys
here.
good now?
This was
No,
a
I think my heart
match
rate's
that
pretty high.
Paperx
my heart rate's
needed
pretty high
to
still.
win because this was the perma for Fnatic.
Look at that, they're all
Absolutely.
doing
It's
it.
good to
It's-
see
I don't know what
that,
that
you know,
means.
they had a
They're all
plan.
doing it.
What is
Alpha going
Lero,
on the
Lero?
neon.
What
We
is
could
this?
see
What
it
is
in the
Lero,
attack,
Lero,
the ideas
Lero,
that they
Lero?
had, but you just cannot
Lero,
go
Lero,
up
Lero.
against what Paperx has ready
What is
for
that?
the
Like Dirk's
attack.
favorite thing.
You see a lot of Jing going in with the judge, was funny enough, is probably what we
I don't know what
anticipate
that
coming
means.
in for Lotus as the next map. We see something that Mimi was mentioning, a huge turnover from first half into the second one, because I feel like on the first one he was not finding the impact that he could
What's
have,
fifth
or that
map?
he usually gets to have when
good
he's
question.
the
I actually don't
operator
know.
and
Is it-
whatnot.
It's Lotus.
I feel
Ascent
like
first,
it's
the end of
not
the
often
Haven.
that
Oh, it
we
has to be
see a
Ascent.
permaban map
Ascent?
be
I think it
that
has to be
close.
Ascent,
It was
right?
really obvious that Fnatic had an insane plan.
Paperx banned
especially
Haven?
Alfier's
Wait, don't
off. I feel
Fnatic
like
have a
his
pretty good
Oh, wait,
Ascent?
they
pressure
banned
on the
Ascent.
attack
They
op
banned
was
Ascent.
insane.
Haven?
It
But I
is
feel like Divide
split.
kind of handled it really
Oh.
well. I feel like
Honestly,
his
I'm down
price
for a
was
split.
insane
Like,
on
if
the
it's
A
not
price
split,
that they
that's a
had
good
to keep
that's a good
pressuring,
map.
keep
Paperx split's
pressuring
pretty
C.
good.
The half ended up not in their favor, but then
David,
when they swapped sides,
did
it
you give him
looked
that
really
nickname?
Yeah, you can definitely tell here, Alexis,
What do you mean
that
nickname?
Divide.
I gave him his real name.
There was a
Oh, I
lot
know,
on
but,
his
like,
shoulders here,
now they're
especially
calling him
with
David
Nosio
on
and the Steel
stream.
Gardens. He
Yeah, I know.
was sure
Like,
that he
you're
was
the one
there
that always
to-
says David.
Wait, the
to
casters
ensure
are calling him
that
David?
they lock
Those are
down
good,
these
David.
sites properly. How
David,
important is
Divide
it
making
for
huge
Divide to be popping off at this time? Because it seems
Wow.
like he's on another
You're
level
him.
right now.
Oh, it's
I don't even get
super
any credit.
important. His util usage was incredible. The timing that he was popping his thorns at was completely stopping their
No, even he
hits.
says. He's like,
I
I'm
feel
David
like
now.
Fnatic was pressured into hitting the B site,
That
and
says
it
split.
felt like they didn't want
Thank
to
you
do
guys.
that.
4,500
but it was
seconds
impossible
later.
because you can't get through Divide site.
And it's so important that we speak about him,
Mods-
because
mods
for
run
the
outs.
past
Mods run outs.
2-3
Chat's
series,
pissing me off.
Divide has
They're
been
too
an
late.
absolute
They don't instantly
difference
tell me what's
going on.
maker
You
for
guys
the
gotta
side
be
of
fast.
Paperx. And to me,
Just
if I
spam
had
it?
to choose
Yep,
right now,
spam as
I
many
would
as
give
you
that
can.
MVP
I'll do it for
bracelet
you.
for him. He was the one of the
Just give
people
them a
keeping that in that
15-minute ad
Icebox game. I
until the
think
next
that
map starts.
the win from the day before yesterday was
That's what we're doing
not
now?
Say less.
only, but I think in huge part due to
Oh,
him.
wow.
And having to play the
Oh, wow.
Sentinel roles, the Maybe
Yeah, we love you though. Thank you.
Thinking that
Make sure you guys are
he might
tuned
not
in
be
for
able
that
to
at
find
least.
the impact
It is
that
on-
he
it
would.
is on these
He
guys.
still does it, and
Yeah.
I love also the fact that in a team that's so cheerful, so loud.
No, I want to
so-
see how
so
loud
about
Place
being
gets,
very
man.
explosive,
If Vapor X are
he's
close to
always
winning,
very
I might
calm
have
in
to take
every
my headset off and
scenario.
just enjoy the
I might
moment.
actually go to the.
Right
I'm
now
not kidding. I
in
might
the
go in
series,
the
Divine
crowd.
Bro,
currently
we're about to
sitting
get mauled if we do that.
+19
Actually, we can
over the
sneak
rest
in.
of his
If they win,
team.
If
they
Kai's
Everyone
in there,
else on Paper
we're
X's
safe.
positive
Kai's in
right
there?
now.
Yeah.
Just
Kai's in there?
Divine. That should
Wait,
tell
what?
you how good he
No
is.
way.
But on the other
No
side,
way
I
she's
swear
not
she was.
getting
I swear
mobbed.
she was in the
Javier.
No
crowd.
way.
My
No.
man just
I don't think
crossed
we're
the
allowed to do
70
that.
kill threshold right now.
So,
And on top
bro, the
of
security
which,
guard
man,
literally says you
we
die,
are
you
Yeah.
die
seeing
if you
this
walk out of
dude.
Yeah, they like
the
get they're very
He's going
strict.
into the neon like we've seen him do in the past, but he just is such a reliable hand for this freaking team.
Yeah, he's having a day. Alpha's having a great performance. It's not being enough for the side of Fnatic, but it's good to see that they still had it, that they know they might have not been
They're mad about the
completely
ads. Look,
favored
it's
on
so
this map.
cute.
But Alexis, what do you make not only of his
Prime-
performance,
just
but
prime
on
sub.
playing Neon on a map like Pearl?
Alpha is farming. Not only is his Neon insane, his attack up has
Oh
been
my God.
deadly, absolutely deadly.
yeah.
If I was them,
All
I'd be
right.
avoiding him. No
Okay,
matter
yo,
what
Lotus,
play,
what are we
I'd be hiding
thinking,
backside.
actually?
I would
Because
not be
this is
looking
going to be
for
the
him.
closest map, in my
He's
opinion.
been
Actually, maybe Isomox is
insane.
the
His
closest,
neon
but...
tech is insane. His stunts have been perfect.
Actually, they've all been
He's
close. What am I
incredible.
saying?
You genuinely
character
couldn't
is
have
Alpha
asked
on?
for a better player in this
Alpha
situation.
is on Killjoy.
Alfier, it
Well,
kind of
thank
reminds me a little
God.
bit
Lotus?
of Trent in Bangkok.
I don't even know if
talking
that's
about
thank
how,
God. This
this
dude
guy would
performs
been the MVP
maximum on every
yeah,
I'll tell you
Bro,
right
do you
now-
see the way he was
conversations.
sliding
I
in?
know, I know.
I'll tell you right now,
Pistol
around
gets to win
Fnatic
it.
T-side,
But it
Alpha is
really
walking
is
from
something
you
else.
the
And that
Deagle.
does, of course,
Well, yeah.
bring us to
like,
that
they don't do that
MVP
again, though. It's like
discussion
the
right now.
fifth
You were
pistol they've
talking
done on
before about what you
you're
were
right. I'm
looking
wrong.
for
I don't
here
care.
and who you think were the players
Watch.
popping off. I
Chronicle,
agree with you.
Viper,
I even said it on
Moser,
the Valve
Ash,
conference,
no,
by
Omen.
the way. Shout
Yeah.
out to those
Omen,
guys.
Odin.
I was like, Alfier, Divide. Those
And
are
then
my two
Crash,
MVPs
Spade.
going into the finals, and I'm glad that I wasn't disappointed because both of those guys are playing incredibly.
I
What's
still
Ilya
think
play?
that
Oh, yeah,
there are
Yoru.
people that can make an
Yeah,
impression.
Yoru
For
is-
example, Chronicle, we've
He's
been
actually really
speaking
good at
about
upping
him
this
and all the records that
It's
he has.
Yoru
and that
single
all the
duelist,
trophies
right?
and
Oh, no,
whatnot.
double duelist?
I think
Double
that if
duelist,
he's
yeah,
able
they
to
run
make that
Raze
difference
Yoru.
into
And
just take us
Fnatic
to
is
that
single
last
duelist.
map,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he could
Kayak,
still be in
Raze.
contention. But to me, I fully agree with you. I would also
Okay, well,
love
all
to
I'm
see
saying,
Jing
stats-wise,
just sending
is
it.
Kayak
In
had a
this last
really,
half
really,
that he
really,
played on
really
Pearl,
bad
with the
game
just
on Lotus, the
settling
last
in,
map he
making
played
a
on
huge
Lotus.
difference, especially with
It's 6 and
Fnatic
15, right?
starting
Yeah.
on the
So,
attack. I want to
I'm
see
hoping
how
he's
that
able to keep that
converts
up.
because I feel like he's not having
Because if
his
not,
best
we're
day,
fucked.
and it makes me
You're
very
rooting for
sad
him.
because
Yeah.
it's Jing. You know, like
Your pred of
it
MVP
should
is looking
be
perfect.
his
I know.
MVP to actually lose.
called
No,
it.
At
That's
this
fair.
point?
It's fair.
We
but
did
it
call
is a team
David. That
sport
David
after
calls
all. It's
crazy.
the sum of all
I
parts,
knew
right,
he had
Alexis?
it.
Absolutely agree
Who-
on your
who's
point on
actually, like,
Chronicle
the
because we know
statistical
that he
leader
has
of
what
the
it takes
event?
because he's
I think
proven
it's
it so
Alfie.
many
Yeah.
times already.
David
Also
plus
with
19 is
Jing,
crazy.
I agree.
I know
feel
that
like
if
Lotus is a
Fnatic
really
wins,
good
Alfie
map
is
to
definitely MVP of
show
the tournament.
his ability, and he
Yeah,
can really
I
shine
agree.
on this map for sure.
And
All right,
much
well, we're
grace.
waiting for our agent select here in a moment as we get ready. But let's
I'm
not
not
forget
gonna-
what is at stake right now. Because
course.
Paper X are one map
It's Alpha.
away
I
from
would say it's
doing
Alpha.
the unthinkable.
bro.
A thing that
Come
we
on, bro.
thought we
Come
would never
on,
get
bro.
a chance to see.
Please, let's play
Paper
this
X
shit.
lifting
That's
a
crazy.
trophy at a
That is pretty
global
crazy.
That's actually
event.
insane.
That being
What?
said, Fnatic,
Spring?
they have
Oh,
all
I know, he's
the
nice.
tools
I didn't know-
to be
he had a
able
nice
to force
tournament.
this one. We're now diving into the agent select. Let's see
They're
what
all
we end up
playing
getting.
good. Yeah, they're all playing
Paper X is
good.
not going
Honestly,
to
I
think
think
a
the-
lot about
I
it.
think
Just picking out the same
MVP,
compositions, we do
they're
not
all
expect
pretty
changes
close
this
statistically.
further
Like,
into
if someone
the
just pops off in the
competition.
finals,
But
they get
as you,
MVP.
what you were
Alright,
saying,
so whoever owns
Paper
this
X
last map.
so
Just give it to
close
Verno then.
to winning their first
just give it to Verno.
ever
What did he play,
best of
3
five
rounds?
win in a global stage, and for it to be their first trophy, third time
Yeah.
might be
Bro, they're
the charm.
literally
Three
all
maps is
matching,
all they
bro.
need to close this best of
They're-
five.
it's like-
but
it's
of
like
course, we cannot
everyone is,
forget,
like, in the
it is
spot. The only one
Fnatic
that's up is
on
Alfir by,
Lotus.
like,
They
0.0
love this map.
Damn,
Yes,
at least had
they
an
lost
event,
it the
huh?
other
Yeah,
day.
I mean, always.
But they also have
Always.
very clear tells, you know, the Odin that they love playing. I think that they were struggling
Alright, let's
a
swap up.
lot to fight and control a Rubble. So Alexis, if you had to give some words
like
to
this.
Fnatic,
This
is very
they're
nice.
very
Yeah.
focused on
That's
this
a
map,
huge
on
one,
this
by the way.
Lotus,
What the
with them
fuck?
starting on the
Like,
attack,
can you
what
add
would it
like?
be?
Yeah.
I would
Bro,
say
have you seen
don't
this many
wait till
buns
2.5
before?
No, I haven't.
seconds to get into that
Mine has 3 buttons.
Sister, ain't that the
Go
truth?
If
5
we do
5
want to
buttons.
do that, we need to bait out the Vice Util, or else the Vi is just going to keep farming. So I would say bait out that Vice
But I have
Util,
the mini
maybe
version of
hit sites
it.
a little bit
Oh,
faster,
yeah, okay.
maybe do some more pop hits instead of just, you know, the normal defaulting that they tend to do. Yeah, that's
All
what
right,
I would
this
say.
is it.
Oh, that's a good call there, but you know what?
All I'm
I
saying
do
is
gotta
Paper X
look
is
at the
13
rookies
rounds
in
away
this
from winning a
situation.
grand
Kayak
final
bear
championship.
A lot on his shoulders here as the tip of the
They were
spear
0
for
and
the
3 to
squad on
start
that
the
race.
split. They are
Yeah, I
now
do not wanna see- I think that he
13
was a
rounds
little
away